Hello everyone and welcome to another Adam vs. James at TheEndStep.com. More standard testing with Dragon's Maze cards. So this is going to be an interesting deck. I am playing a blue-black mill deck, and I've never seen a successful one of these. But I'm giving it a shot. I'm giving it the old college try. So this is my personal take on it, and people like to play things like Consuming Aberrations or Jace's Phantasms or whatever in the main decks. And I think that's always such the wrong approach. I think you should just be going hardcore mill with removal to back it up to live to the point where you can mill them. Taking a break from the milling to play a big dude that just dies and you waste a turn is just going to set the game so far back that you're not going to be able to come back from it. So I'm trying not to play any of those kinds of creatures. So I'm playing 4 Nighthawks because they're almost 100% mandatory in any kind of black mill deck that you play, because you're just going to die in any aggressive deck if you don't have some kind of roadblock or a little bit of life gain or something. So Nighthawk is 100% mandatory in my opinion. As well as Snapcaster Mage. Everything that we're playing is really cheap cost for the effect, and just being able to double up on Snapcaster Mage is awesome. 4 Augurs because, again, they're nice roadblocks, and the deck's almost entirely spells. So it's wicked sweet. We're playing 1 Mind Grind. I have a proxy for it. Sorry. Because it should just be able to kill them usually. Mind Grind for 4 or 5 is going to be a huge amount of a mill. So I'm running it as a 1-up because there's more efficient ways to go about it. Mind Sculpt, 7 for 2. Awesome. Dream Twist is 3 for 6, but because it's 1 instant, it's an excellent 1-drop. And it's only 2 for flashback, so it's when you have the mana for it. I think Dream Twist is exceptionally good. The fact that it's instant is huge. And then we've got our only Dragon's Maze card in Breaking, the front half of Breaking and Entering. It's pretty much Glimpse the Unthinkable, except it's mill 8 instead of mill 10. So it's a blue and a black and a sorcery, and you mill 8. The fact that all these are 2 is extremely friendly with Snapcaster Mage. And then I'm playing 2 Psychic Strikes, just as a nice counterspell in the main deck that also mills, and 4 Thought Scours that I'm always going to mill them, and a little bit of card draft myself so I can keep up. Then I have my removal spells in Ultimate Price, 2 Victim's Knights, and a Murder. Just pretty strong removal. They pretty much, Murder hits everything, but Victim and Ultimate Price almost hit everything. They hit everything you really care about. And I've got 2 proxies, Jace Memory Adepts, which are just 5 mana mill 10 cards pretty much. Playing 24 lands, pretty solid. I'm playing a little bit more swamps than islands because I've got some heavy double black cards. All the duels, no guild gates, and 4 drown yards because, if you can get mill without actually playing a spell, that's fantastic. One thing to note is when I was constructing this deck, or quickly made it, I wanted there to be as much mill as possible that I could come up with without being all mill. I wanted my Nighthawks and my Augurs still. So I think I have 103 something, 104 cards that I can mill if I were to play total, if I played every single card in my deck, and that's before Snapcaster Mage. So I've got tons of mill. So that should be fast enough to race a lot of decks out there. So that's the main deck. I'm pretty interested to try this. I really hope it works because I think it'd be really fantastic if it did. I really want something like this to be competitive and successful. So that's that. Now let's take a look at the sideboard. So here we are with the sideboard for the blue-black mill deck. Breaking Dimir. Yeah, that's what I'm calling this deck, Breaking Dimir. Now, we've got some tech in the sideboard, I feel. Our Jace's Phantasms, which are so popular with people, are in my sideboard for the Esper matchup. Or anything deck that's really hard in removal. It's a little fidgety. But they board out all their removal because I'm playing very little creatures on the mill strategy, and I boarded my Phantasms, and I killed them with 5/5s. Alright, cool. Then I'm playing 2 Cyclonic Rifts for any time I feel like they're going to be bringing in Witchbane Orbs or something like that. Also useful in the Esper matchup or any Planeswalker matchup. Or I need to buy a little bit more time, Cyclonic Rift is good. Negate, also for control matchups. Duress is also for control matchups. Fog Banks are more aggro blockers, more things to get in the way. And I'm playing 2 Notion Thieves, the new card that steals their draws, against Sphinx's Revelation decks. A lot of stuff for Esper, but that's because I feel like the matchup's slightly in their favor when it comes to the sideboard. I feel like game 1's good for you, game 2 and 3 are not so good for you, so we need a lot of something in the sideboard to help us out. So yeah, that's the sideboard. Pretty experimental, a lot of room for working and building towards a metagame. So, yep, that's that. Let's see how the games go. Thanks.